As the pause has been lifted, so let's get into it. We'll throw it over to our casters right now. It's Toby, Juan, and Fogged.
Thanks a lot, Dakota. Yep, we are back for game number 2. Elements looking to see if they can repair what, well, I would say the damage that was done in a very short span of time. But he needs the earlier level 18 minutes. But Lil's movement in already, so Cole will understand what he's up against. No early harassment. That's going to be a real pain.
Yeah, this frees up the Darkseer to get pretty much uncontested free farm in this bottom lane. Since Earthshaker's sitting in the mid lane in vision, Darkseer can pressure the Juggernaut. Shadow Demon can't really do too much down there alone. He's just going to stack and try to be as efficient as possible.
We're actually talking about the hero we kind of want him for Ramsey. It's like something to go up against the Darkseer, something that causes a lot of issues.
Nighttime making their first rotation toward the mid lane. And it's actually at the same time as Elements makes the first aggressive move too, so it's a good responsive situation for the VP. While Ramsey just gets left in bottom lane, which is just fine for him. He's almost 6 now too, so he can even go for the solo kill on Mitch, which looks like he wants to go for it, gets it, and he's gone.
Yeah, with the spin they do have it. Meanwhile, up on top lane, the Purification. I was wondering if they're going to get into a better position for it with that disruption, catching the Weaver out. It was just a simple group up into Purification and the damage was guaranteed.
A huge kill for Pasha. Level 5 now, he's going to have the Arcane Boots at the same time as the last game. Last game he had but pretty much free farming lane there, and now he's got it at the same time anyway. LeBron looking to get aggressive on no one here in the mid lane. Lil does not have a TP as well, so no one looks to be a bit alone, but they don't really have the pressure proper for it.
Cover. Like,
he blocks the roll.
Gets in front. Earthspirit can't get back to the right side of the river, and a quick assassination. He had the repel available as well to give that extra protection for the sniper to go for it.
Nice play from Pasha there, having that TP. Game 2 for him. Neither. The early kills are very important. Well, mid lane. Could see the aggression come out. We have an Invis Pasha.
Yeah, he's waiting.
Here we go.
To jump in forward, and now with the Purification, you've still got Assassination available, but it's not even required for this. With a rolling boulder forward, LeBron, do you really want a piece of this? Like, yeah, he's going to come into it. No one knows he's a little bit more damage. Now starts the Assassination. The damage output is enough. So they give a double kill. The response scrappy and then punished by Virtus pick off. And with Healing Ward, you do have momentum just through more sustain than anything else.
Yeah, he's going to have that Dominator finished up very shortly for himself. Oh, Solo even snatches the bounty room.
Rolling Boulder's coming in forward, but Lil just gets the Fissure stun off. They have enough damage with the stun down if you can get the totem hit. No, Lil just starts his TP, so does Solo. Lil is out and Solo, no, he doesn't get out. In fact, neither does Lil.
Nice response. 2 TPs from the safe lane. LeBron also being there. A little bit greedy and aggressive by VP. Yeah, they're waiting. Lil knows exactly where it's coming from.
And they find their target, Lil.
It's an Invis rune.
He wants to tank it. He doesn't know about the Invis rune. That's why the Storm is actually going to create a little bit of problems with the stun. Also doing its work from Lil. So much damage and time. Do they have enough? Ramses has the Omni Slash available. LeBron's is going to be brought down. It's a double kill for Ramses already. They walk around the wall, and now it's up with the Omni Slash to get a quick kill over to Mitch and turn the attention over towards Swiftling. He does bring down the SD, but no, with a stun and the gun. And now it's up with the Omni Slash to get a quick kill over to Mitch and turn the attention over towards Swiftling. He does bring down the SD, but no, with a stun and the Guardian Angel. They can't do enough damage to actually find a kill on the TPing out Jugger. TPing out Sniper. But Swiftling, hopefully, if he can just get something as well, a double kill, picking up Pasha, moving forward. The Iron Shell's going to wear off in just a moment, and Ramsey's a little bit too tanky for him to get that kill as well.
Weaver getting the kills is very nice for him.
A little bit blind. They don't have enough damage. So Lil, okay, well the Purification, the Healing Ward, there's way too much sustain coming from this. But no more shrapnel charges available at the moment for no one.
Yeah, Earthspirit wasn't there. He was picking up his tome. He's almost level 6 too, which gives him a big window of team fight.
Glimpse. Yep. Repel. Yep. Try and drag Solo back into the fight.
The objective has been taken already though from VP. So this is Elements just kind of with a late type of response, and VP's going to back up and just...
Lil's able to get the stun again. They go for a Purge on the Weaver too. Punishment, Glimpse, level 3. They pull back Solo, but nope, we're going to be repelled, and then again, no initiation. The kick does fly down to Lil with a rolling boulder forward, but disruption from Solo. They want to go on Ramses, but he gets a spin off before the wall has any kind of real effect.
He's got Healing Ward too. That completely counteracts Magnetize. LeBron is dead.
Perfect fissure, perfect control. No one was taking out the tower while they were waiting to kill off the Earthspirit. Like, there's almost no time and
no one bottom. It's just the Darkseer. The rest are top sitting around the OD, and this is where they're going to make their move. They're going to smoke to find the aggression. They did. I think they actually just saw that swarm going across. Solo does get his smoke broken, so they do know that the Weaver's on the high ground. He's got a sentry ready for it, too.
But thanks to the Observer Ward, which is down from Elements, they see it. Oh, no, we got the sentry with the disruption out and the fissure. The timing was a little bit off, but commit the Echo Slam. And Ramses also commits the Omni Slash. That's what got him the kill.
Yeah, definitely worth it. Want to defend this
there.
bottom tower. They do know that Elements is all making the move down there. It's all depending on how they want to respond. That tower is kind of a death trap. We've seen it time and time again. That you try to defend this tower, there's too many angles of approach to get siege done from there. So dropping that one is just fine. They even have a defensive ward already set up in their jungle too from VP.
Yep. And with that ward, they're able to see if Elements are going to push in even deeper. Because if they don't, then they keep doing what they've been doing before, which is aggressively moving into the Dire jungle. Thanks to the Observer, waiting in the tree lines. He gets the fissure and the Echo Slam control on the back, while Mitch is in a hell of a lot of trouble after he took a big brunt of the Omni Slash damage. But a lot of the abilities committed by Virtus Pro. Maybe now Elements can get their opening forward. Maybe there is something, but Earthshaker, Fissure's going to come off cooldown. OD drops the hammer, doesn't find the kill. The Glimpse pulling no one back in again. Cole does have that double kill. They turn their attention towards where now? Ramses appears to be the primary target, and he'll start off his TP. With the repel, they have nothing to stop that, so they move on to a different target. It's Pasha around the tree lines. The back from Mitch, able to reach him in, and a triple kill for Cole. Elements finally getting themselves something really worth talking about.
Great distraction play by LeBron and by Swift Endings. Swift actually barely survived.
Oh, the bugs are on him. Mitch back and back in again, actually pulling in Lil with him. Lil has the blink available, but no fissure, no stun up, and that's why Cole jumps further to the north. They're actually trapping Virtus Pro around the pit. This is the fight for Elements, but can they keep it up with a kick forward? Yes, they can. LeBron can do it, and now the supports will fall too. It's already a triple kill for Cole. It's about to be more an ultra kill for Cole. The OD fighting through that with 48 stolen intelligence, and now Roshan, what Virtus Pro tried to stop happening. Elements will not take. So here comes the Swarm. Connect over on Ramses as well as Roshan. Rolling boulder. The kick is perfect with the Darkseer wall, but Echo Slam from Lil and the fissure hit. Oh my lord. Elements cop it really hard. Roshan is still slayed by the Radiant side, and no one sits inside the pit in relative safety. Picking off these illusions, turning his attention over towards the OD. A defensive imprisonment will save him for a little bit longer. Goggy, he can't run away in time. Elements will be wiped, and Virtus Pro, not only do they claim Roshan, they hold the Aegis and they wipe Lil. Mitch, the kick is nice. They catch out the Juggernaut, but then the pushback from the sniper. He gets the range, and Lil holds the OD in position. That's the bigger one. Cole's going to get almost no damage off in this fight. Lil keeps the control, continuously going over on the Disruptor. Assassination's not enough to get one. Quick time lapse out, buybacks galore. But now, I think VP is farming illusions more than they're farming heroes. I'll now correct that as they've gone inside the base.
Swift Ending gets grabbed down in Sakuchi as well, and he just gets blown up.
Very, very difficult to defend this, but it's all or nothing. That's why they commit the buybacks. Mitch with another back. The OD ulti is good enough. Four-man kick, but Lil's fissure, it may have created enough space for Guardian Angel as well as the Purification to come up. So Lil will do even more work for his team. Aegis Immortal triggered over on the sniper. His Hurricane Pike's available so he can push himself down. Right now he's just standing his ground against Mitch. No one just wants to be a beast. He'll push back Goggy, but he'll finally fall. Cole with that 40 stolen intelligence. They do repel them, but the cost is back Goggy, but he'll finally fall. Cole with that 40 stolen intelligence. They do repel them, but the cost is insanely great. There was six buybacks in total, actually. I didn't realize the ES also triggered his.
Yep. Bought back and ran all like. There was a lot of little individual plays there, but overall it was just great positioning from VP. Lil gets a nice echo in the backline to hold down the OD so he doesn't able to get all the damage off while the stuff is happening in the backlines. Even force-staffed the OD into the high ground.
How much is going to cost VP to push or Elements to defend? Solo isolated on the back lines. Again, that was a big oldie from the OD, but the Omni Slash just destroys out the OD. 100 seconds for him on the sidelines. This is where the buybacks are really, really punishing. The death timers are so long. Swift had no other choice. He had to time-lapse out now. A quick jump away, but the Assassinations there, an ultra kill for no one, and that is good game, well played. Taking 32 minutes and almost 32 seconds to wrap up this